Welcome to another edition of Across Louisiana, Acadiana Style, brought to you by Melojoy, the original Cajun coffee. We're very pleased to welcome Erin Segura. She is with the Bayou Vermilion District, better known as Vermilionville, and you are here to talk about an annual event, aren't you?
Yes, I'm here to talk about our annual Courir de Mardi Gras. It is taking place on Sunday, January 31st.
Okay, and I read in your sheet that you're with the, Basile Mardi Gras Association? Tell me about them.
Yes, they're the group that does Mardi Gras out in Basile, and they are so helpful to come out to Vermilionville every year. They've been doing this with us for years. Their whole crew comes out and performs a traditional courir. So they've got a big group. They all come out in full traditional costumes. They go from house to house in our historic village begging for different ingredients to make a gumbo, performing, singing their traditional Mardi Gras song, which is unique to them, so it's a great thing to see. They put on quite a show, and it's really great for people in Lafayette because we don't do traditional couriers in the city, and so if you don't have that connection with anyone out in the country who does have that tradition, it's a good place to come see it.
I think most people in Louisiana have seen the Mamu on film, documentary, and the horseback, but that's really about what a lot of people know.
Right.
They don't know the whole rest of it.
Yeah, so this is a great place to come see that in person, and what's great about it as well is that we are a family-friendly location, very safe and everything. So we are open from 10 to 4 that day. The Mardi Gras itself will kick off at around 11:30. We recommend coming a little early because we do get a big crowd for that one, just so that you don't have to wait outside in line. You might want to get there as early as 10. It is $5 for everyone except for children 3 and under getting free. And we do a thing where if you bring in a bag of Mardi Gras beads to donate to ALAC, you can get $1 off admission.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll have things going on all day though. We'll be having king cake making demonstrations. There'll be a capuchon making workshop all day for kids so they can come and learn how to make the traditional hats themselves and they can wear it around the village. We'll also have music by the Pine Leaf Boys. We'll have gumbo for sale, so all the different kind of things related to Mardi Gras.
Well, I saw you had a chicken chase, and I thought the kids chase chickens anyway when they come in.
They do, actually, yeah. So they'll do the traditional procession throughout the village and stop at each of the houses and beg for ingredients. But at the end of the procession through the village, there is a children's chicken chase competition. So it ends out in this big open space, and children will have the opportunity to chase the chicken themselves, and we always do a trophy for the person who catches the chicken, so that's a lot of fun.
Do you have to teach a child how to actually catch a chicken? I had a dog that chased a squirrel for years, and when it finally caught it, it wasn't ready for the counterattack, and it lost the battle.
It seems to be very instinctive with children. They just seem to know how to scoop it up, and they're gentle with it, so it's always worked out really well.
All right. So once again, give us all the details so we can put it on the screen as you're talking.
Yeah, definitely. It will be Sunday, January 31st from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay. We've got just a few seconds left. I guess anything else you'd want to say about it's tour season time, it's time for school groups to come, anything else out the middle?
Sure, it is definitely time for school groups to start preparing to come. Lots of different school groups love to come in the spring, so if teachers are interested in organizing field trips, now would be a great time to call and organize that for the school year.
Give us some contact information.
Sure, you can go to vermilionville.org for more information, or you can call us at 337-233-4077.
All right, Erin, thanks for coming on and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, staying in the theme of traditional Cajun items, it is the original Cajun coffee. It is Melojoy, and we have a feature. Take a look.
We think Melojoy coffee is pure joy. We love to drink it every day, all day long, and we think that most people in Acadiana do as well. So it's just a little play on our French heritage, the pure joie is something we look forward to each and every day as we get up and get moving. You know, being founded right here in Lafayette, Louisiana back in the 30s speaks to a lot of tradition that we have here in this part of the world. And it's exciting to be here and be part of the food culture that we have here. I've gotten to participate in the last couple of years in food discussions put on by the Chamber of Commerce and a lot of different things, talking about how popular Louisiana foods are, and especially Cajun food. We like to think that we add a little bit of spice to those discussions as well. Coffee is the most consumed beverage on the planet other than water. We've got a large market out there that we can penetrate, and people do drink it now just about all day long. They start in the morning with it, and they drink it through midday through lunch, and then maybe some decaf at dinner time. And that's the fun part about it, is we like to experiment with a lot of different types of roasts, and we're into new packaging nowadays with single serve cups, so that you can just make that one cup of coffee at night if you'd like, or you can still buy the traditional bag and make it throughout the day, a pot at a time. We buy on certain graded beans only. First off, all of our coffees are made from 100% Arabica beans. That's what we choose to make our coffees with. We like to use Brazilians. It's a stronger bean than a Colombian, we think, and it makes our coffee unique. We want to be different. We don't want to taste just like somebody else. And we only buy the very high grades, the extra hard beans, so that we get a very full-bodied flavor out of our coffees. We buy the top 1% in the world, so we're not a inexpensive coffee. We would be classified as a gourmet coffee on the shelf. If you go to the grocery stores and look, we are in the gourmet section a lot of times. And we take a lot of care in picking those beans out. We test every bag that comes in. We sample every bag that comes in. We roast them in small batches, and we cup them right here in the facility every time before a new run goes out to the supermarkets or to offices. All of our packaging, whether it's the small frac packs that go into the restaurants and offices or the 12-ounce bags that go on the shelf, all have a one-way valve in them to allow gases to escape, but doesn't allow air in. So the packaging stays fresh on the shelf for up to a year without any noticeable change at all in the coffee. We've been asked by a few people to develop a line of coffees for them. The first people that approached us were the Duck Commander folks, the Robertson family of the Duck Dynasty TV show fame and the Duck Commander Duck Call products. They wanted to venture into the food world because their mantra is faith, family, and food. And so they contacted us to do coffee for them. So we came up with a few different roasts for them. Some really neat packaging. Obviously got some camo on there. You got to have camo if you're going to do something with those guys. We did a line of single serve cups in hot chocolate for Uncle Si. He's kind of the crazy uncle in the TV show, and kids love him. He's probably the #1 celebrity in the family for the kids. And so we did a hot chocolate in the single serve cups for him, so it's really neat. And we've got a couple of coffees out in 12-ounce bags, and we also did them in single serve cups that you can find in the grocery stores throughout Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, all the way up into Oklahoma, Missouri, over into Mississippi and Alabama as well. So anybody out there that drinks, if their company drinks a lot of coffee, or if they have an idea to sell a lot of coffee somewhere, I mean, we would love to do a private label for them. That's what we're basically doing for the university. We're working with a few other universities as well to develop private labels for them. It's a great source of income for the universities, but there's a couple of corporations that have also contacted us recently about doing private labels for them, where we put their company logo on the coffee that's served every day in their locations. If you want any information on any of our products, you can go to www.melojoy.com, or you can give us a call at 337-264-7195. Whoever answers the phone, we'll be glad to take care of you, answer any questions you may have.
In our last feature, we learned how to make king cake. Now you're going to learn how to eat all you want. Michelle Voss from Faith House will be here to explain when we come back on Across Louisiana.